Hey everyone, thank you very much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we are getting the car ready, and that is because we are going up to the place your mama warned you about. Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina. It's like 45 minutes up the interstate, so not very far at all for us. That being said, we've never raced there before. We've done a test night or two. We did, I think, one last year, and then our actual shakedown in the Warrior car was at Cherokee. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. I will link it. But yeah, going to race for the very first time at Cherokee Speedway. Getting the car ready. We're still pretty nasty from last night at Livonia. Fletcher is also fixing up our right rear corner, which ended up smacking the fence in the B main, and unfortunately not allowing us to transfer into the show. So yeah, we're getting ready to go. I'm doing tires, Dad's doing some engine stuff, Fletcher's doing body work. Then we'll get her all cleaned up so she looks nice and pretty, and we will be hitting the road tomorrow. Like I said, not a bad drive, so we don't need to worry about leaving early. But yeah, hit the road tomorrow and go from there. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you like it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't already, that really does help us out while we're trying to grow this YouTube channel here, and we will get right back to work.
We don't show that.
That's a horrible noise.
Yeah, on my bit and my roll.
That's better.
Yeah, kind of. I think my bit's a little dull.
Dad's up to stuff above my pay grade.
Maybe mine too.
Maybe above his pay grade. I'm doing tires. Fletcher's still paying for his little tap on the wall. All right, there goes our little ugly trailer. We're not the prettiest looking thing in the world, but the car inside is good looking, I think, and that's all that matters. So
It's a good trailer.
it's a functional trailer, and we've had it a long time, and it's done us a lot of good. It's not a toter, and we're gonna have to upgrade the trailer program at some point, but for now, it's getting the job done. Anyways, we are at Cherokee. Well, you can't see anything. I turned the camera, but it's just a wall. But we are at Cherokee, Gaffney, South Carolina, the place your mama warned you about, as it is often referred to. Fletcher and I drove separate, parked the truck outside, and yeah, we're gonna go in, have a look at the racetrack, start getting unloaded, get the oil heater on. We transport on transport wheels and tires, so we gotta switch all the wheels and tires, all the normal stuff. So the racetrack is pretty squishy at the moment, and it's not very hot out, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty overcast. I think it's like 80 degrees and pretty overcast, so I think it's gonna stay squishy. I don't think it's gonna cook it too hard and dry it out. They're adding water in the infield right now. I hope they don't add any more water on the racetrack, because it's pretty damp down there. We did a little test, little screwdriver test, and it's pretty squishy.
This is
deep. There's like giant chunks. Did you say all that non? Hey, Fletcher?
All that non-potable water.
All that non-potable water. What is that, Fletcher?
Honey mustard.
Okay, dink it and sink it,
Oh, look,
fellas.
there's a little actual jalapenos in there. They're pretty good.
Huh?
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got to give it enough time to get the full effect. And then, really, actual jalapeno. Yeah. Did you have one, Adam?
I did.
Well, pass them to Hampton. Here, drink some of that. That'll get your numbers down.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
get a clip in before Fletcher gets back. Hopefully you can hear it. Qualifying, I would say, went medium. The car looked quite a bit better. We did hit a rut, that same rut that we hit in hot laps. We hit it on lap 2, and it kind of jacked the car up. But the car looked like it handled that rut better than it did in hot laps. In hot laps, it totally screwed the car up, and this time it only halfway screwed the car up. So, but then Fletcher just needs to get more comfortable. This place is big, it's bad, it's fast, and it's intimidating, and we're here with guys who race with the Lucas series. So, you know, credit where credit's due. We're punching above our weight. So, and that's a tough thing to do. And so I'm just gonna have a moment here and stick up for my brother a little bit. This is hard. And there are nationally competitive guys here, and we are punching above our weight. So we're gonna keep punching. Okay, back in the shop after our doubleheader weekend, Cherokee and Livonia. There's the car behind me. A little bit of a recap. Cherokee was really fast, the fastest I've seen it there the few times I've been there. So we were a little bit struggling with just, I think, just power-wise, a little bit low. Most places it doesn't. We haven't really seen that delta be that big, but Cherokee being a bigger track and being really fast, we felt that power delta a little bit. But also didn't really make what I felt was like a clean lap in total. So, you know, you kind of throw the power out the window if you don't make a clean lap. Felt okay in the race. Track widened out a little bit, and that helped us. I think we found some stuff on the in-car going through it on our debrief that we're looking at on maybe some of the struggles that I had early in the night. And so I think made some progress on seeing a few different things that maybe we can do a little bit better there. And then the race, the track widened out, and so, but we really didn't get really going. I felt okay the first lap, felt like we could probably move forward, given that it was a little bit of a war of attrition. I think only 11 cars finished. We were one of the cars that did not finish. So avoided a little small tangle on the first lap, and then jumped out of gear under caution, pulled off on the back straightaway, tried to get it in gear, struggled to find a gear, finally found a gear low, but then couldn't get back into high. What we kind of found after cleaning everything up was that we just had a piece of debris that kind of was putting pressure on the linkage there. It just kept us from being able to put it in high gear or find low gear. For some reason, we were able to find reverse pretty easy, but couldn't find the other two. Finally found low gear, got it rolling, but then it wouldn't go into high. You'd get it out of low, and it would just wouldn't go in. So now make sure we don't have anything bent or whatever. Like I said, I think we found the issue when we were cleaning the car up, but we want to make sure that we don't load the car up somewhere else and have the same problem. Overall, it was a learning experience. We're having a lot of those, but that's what it takes sometimes. So I knew when we jumped into the super thing that it was going to be a take your lumps kind of thing, and that was that kind of weekend. So next up, we have Anderson test night. So currently getting ready to flip the car into a pavement dirt late model, if you will. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next one. And we'll have some slick tires.